What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back with another episode of Fair Use. And today, a Detroit sister got 4 kids by 3 different dudes, and she don't want you to hold it against her. Man, this is gonna be a rough one. But let's get into the video.
Okay, let's get into your business.
Yep.
What's your name, baby?
I'm Charisma.
What is it?
Charisma.
Charisma?
Yes.
Charisma, where you calling us from?
Detroit, Michigan.
Your hair is laid, honey.
I just colored it and got it done, so I'm taking myself out. Thank you.
Yeah, she got those red from 5 Heartbeats finger waves going on. Yeah, they had them back in that, like 1960, 65, 1970.
You taking yourself out on a date tonight?
You gotta date yourself.
Okay, I feel
You gotta
that.
date yourself.
Where are you going?
I'm in Detroit, so they have like this little place downtown called Shelby, and it's like inside of an old bank.
Okay. She's taking herself out on a date. Charisma, Detroit. How old are you?
I am 31.
31. You have any kids?
I do have kids.
No kids. You said
No.
Kids?
I said I do have kids.
How many kids?
I have 4 boys.
4 boys. How old are your boys? How old are your boys?
I have an 8-year-old, 2 5-year-olds, and a 1-year-old.
How do you have 2 5-year-olds or twins?
Yes.
Okay, and a 1-year-old. Same dad?
No.
How many dads?
I have 3, Kendra.
3 dads. So why are you not with the 1-year-old dad?
The truth or a lie? Which one?
The truth.
It was a one-night stand.
A one-night stand and you got pregnant?
I did.
Do y'all co-parent well?
No.
Why?
Reaction room! Shout out to the sister. I don't have no problems with her. I love black people. Detroit, that's one of the black cities in the world. And like I said, I love my people, and I really, really want to say this with all due respect. The young lady is 31 years old. She has 4 children. The last child was due to a one-night stand. Okay? Meaning that you probably didn't even know the guy that well, and that dude is not in your life. So when you really look at your resume, you have 4 kids in the last 8 years by 3 different men. What you're telling the brother is that you don't value yourself. But here's also what you're telling a lot of men, is that if I come in and do something nice for you, you don't appreciate it. And the reason is you don't deserve it. Well, then why don't you deserve it? Because if you deserved it, your track history would show that you deserved it. And so when guys look at ladies and they dating with this kind of particular resume, it's like, if I come in there and start doing things for her, helping her out with her kids, she's not going to appreciate it because she's allowed men to come into her life and get her pregnant and not do anything for her. So why would I do it? It's kind of like, giving charity to an organization that doesn't do anything with the money, like the Black church. It doesn't make any sense. It is a waste of money. It is a waste of energy. So with ladies that have her resume, I can see if you have 1 kid and you made a mistake, but then you have like 1 kid, and then you have twins, and then another kid. It's like, okay, and then you want a man to come in and deal with the situation, and it's not a favorable situation for him because you have a young lady that has a history of not really valuing herself. So I'm supposed to come in and value somebody who doesn't take on the actions of valuing herself. I might as well go deal with a woman who does value herself more. And you can say the words, but that track history, that track record, it's not looking so good.
Well, I guess you can't be mad at him because you
No,
didn't know.
not mad. No,
Right.
not mad at all. He made a decision that he didn't want to be involved, and I made a decision that I wanted to keep my child.
You made a decision to not wear a condom.
Ooh, child. Well, you can still keep them liable for child support.
You can, but I mean, here's the thing about that. As a woman, that's the first thing they expect us to do. Or
the child support's not about you though; it's about the child.
It's not. But then that's a whole different kind of conversation. So if a man say he doesn't want a baby, a lot of men feel like if they don't want a baby, they don't feel like they should be financially responsible or involved, right?
I don't care what you feel like. The baby.
Me either. Yeah, me either. I mean,
both of you guys set yourself up for that predicament, right? So how old was he? I'm assuming he wasn't underage. He knows what happens when you have sex without condoms. And I'm not even saying he has to be in a child's life. I think he should man up to his responsibilities. But child support is about giving your child a better opportunity. Two incomes are always better than one, right? So
hello, two incomes are always better than one, but not a child support income. Kendra, I mean, I get what you're saying, but you need two parents in the house. That's the problem right now. That's why she's on here trying to find somebody to become a stepdaddy.
I wouldn't look at it like from your perspective. Look at it from the child's perspective. At the end of the day, he helped you raise the child. Granted, he didn't want to be a father, but he helped you create the baby. And so that it is what it is.
Yeah, it's not about perspective to me because at the end of the day, I'm taking care of my child. So.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. Why are you not with the twins' father?
See, that's the part of your show that I always be concerned about. And I get nervous because of myself too, because, you know, stuff happens with people and it could be going great. And then when a child come along, people can change based on how they feel or how they are with responsibility to that new phase of life. So it just didn't work out.
So there's the deal. As a woman, I know how to ask guys question because I'm a woman. So a lot of times the things that I want to know, I can speak from a woman's perspective. When I try to talk to the women, because I'm assuming you're here for a man, right?
Right.
I like to ask the questions I think are important to guys.
I get you.
Men would like to know, like, okay, if I'm going to deal with this woman and she has 3 children's dads, what was that circumstance? So I can see before I add myself to her. So that's why I'm asking about that. And you do have 2 kids, 3 kids under the age of 5. Your oldest is 8?
Yes.
Okay. So let's keep going. You told me, what do you do again?
I'm an event planner, basically. So I plan day nights, proposals, and small intimate weddings.
Okay. Event planner. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
April the 18th.
That's what zodiac sign is that?
It's an Aries.
An Aries. Mm-hmm. All right. This is Charisma Detroit. She's an Aries, an event planner, 31. She has 4 boys, actually. 8 2-year-old twins, 5-year-old twins, and a 1-year-old. What kind of man you looking for?
So far, I haven't been picky.
I mean, it's kind of hard to be picky, young lady. I mean, I'm just gonna be real because your situation is a little. And I think she's a nice lady. To be real, like she seemed like she's a nice young lady. You know what I mean? But it is hard with this situation to be picky based on the situation at hand.
So maybe that's my issue.
You said you have not been picky?
I haven't.
Okay, so now
So she has been picky. This is the reason why she's in the predicament that she's in.
Okay, so now you want to be picky. So tell me what you desire now.
As far as obviously I don't mind dating someone who has kids.
Okay.
And I would prefer someone who is a full-time parent, not like a weekend parent or something like that.
So you want somebody that already has kids that's a full-time parent?
Yes.
Okay. So you want somebody, so does that mean the kids live with them already?
It could be either or.
Okay. Okay. What else?
I'm not really picky. I'm okay with people being from different backgrounds and accepting them for who they are. Respectable people. Obviously, if I have sons, someone that could be a possible decent male role model and male figure. But
okay, are you picky when it comes to ethnicity? Does he have to be a certain race?
No, I haven't dated outside of my race, but I'm not picky with that either.
So let me just say this. So she says she's looking for somebody to come in and be a male role model. I think that women don't really know how necessary that is until they have a hard time, dealing with boys. But as far as men outside of the race. One of the things that's very difficult is somebody from another community coming in and possibly being a stepfather to black kids. And I'm assuming their kids are black because she said she never did outside of her race. But just imagine, you know, you're a black man and you get with a white woman and she has like 3 white kids and you become stepdad to 3 white kids. Isn't that a little bit weird? Yeah, it's hard to do that. So this is the reason why women gotta really keep their options open, because it becomes much more difficult when you want to date and you know, open yourself to the world, because it's a lot of competition out there.
Okay, so he doesn't have to be black.
No.
Do you have any strong deal breakers?
Lying, people that don't take care of their children.
Okay.
I'm not a big smoker or drinker, so I'm not truly against it, but I would prefer not to. What else? If you've been a murderer or serious felonies, like that kind of stuff, obviously. But other than that, no, I'm very open-minded. We put limitations on the type of people that we involved ourselves with. Sometimes I would get it for like if you don't want to be involved in criminal activity or something like that, but I feel like we should give different people a chance.
Okay, so no criminal activities under the right circumstance.
No criminal activities.
Oh, I thought we should give them a certain chance. I got confused.
No. I'm just saying we should allow different type of people. So if I just say, hey, I only want a tall guy, I only want this, da-da-da-da. What if the person that I'm supposed to be with is actually short or big or whatever? And they might be good for me, but I overlook them because of my preferences.
Okay, so like I said, she's a nice lady. I really feel like she's a nice lady, and it's a shame that, you know, I think she's a nice lady. Not bad looking at all. You know what I mean? She seemed like she's a nice lady. Generally, I really feel like she's a good lady, would like to be in a nice relationship. But like I said, it gets difficult, you know, when ladies have, you know, 3 kids and you're so young, you know, you're 31. And especially with a lot of the guys out there now, I think in the black community like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, it's easier for somebody like her to have somebody. But just in the case right now, it's so much competition, especially with, you know, think about what's going on in the housing market, what's going on with the economy, what's going on in inflation. Guys are thinking about that. Okay, so you have 3 kids, like you're looking at how much that costs. And also you're looking at, you know, in Detroit's not a super expensive city or anything, but it's a lot to look at. So it's a lot of competition on the open market for competent men. And it's a lot of women, there's not enough supply of competent men to go around. But guys, what do you think? Check out Kendra G's channel below, first come to the top. And as you know, guys, we're out. Peace.